New thermal gradient images of interstellar object 3I Atlas.
Latest images we have of the interstellar comet 3I Atlas.
But there's a lot of natural explanations for that.
Everybody's got a camera and they're trying to get a picture of the ball.
And NASA has been tracking and studying Comet 3I Atlas ever since.
This one came from a different environment from our own.
Imagine a visitor from another star system silently entering our solar system, moving at unimaginable speed, defying every expectation of physics and astronomy. 6 weeks ago, NASA detected this rogue interstellar object, a silent traveller that no one saw coming. Why did it go unnoticed for so long? What is it hiding in its trajectory, its energy patterns, or its very structure? Could it be natural, or something far more extraordinary? And most importantly, what does its arrival mean for humanity, our understanding of the universe, and the future of exploration? The answers are unknown, and the mysteries are only beginning to unfold. Hit subscribe now, because every week brings new revelations, and missing even one could mean being left in the dark about one of the most incredible discoveries in history. The unexpected detection, how NASA first noticed the object, NASA's network of space telescopes, ground-based observatories, and planetary radar arrays first picked up the object nearly 6 weeks ago. At first, it appeared as a faint streak against the backdrop of stars, but subtle anomalies in its motion immediately raised alarms. Unlike ordinary asteroids or comets, this object exhibited non-gravitational acceleration, meaning it was changing speed or trajectory without visible propulsion or debris. Early calculations suggested a velocity far higher than anything previously observed in natural interstellar objects. NASA's deep space analysts noted minute brightness fluctuations, highly unusual for natural rocks or ice fragments. These fluctuations hinted at rotational behaviour that could not be explained by tumbling alone. Within days, the team realised they were observing something extraordinary, a rogue object travelling through our solar system that behaved almost like it had intelligence guiding it. The broadcast leak. What the public is just learning. 6 weeks ago, NASA quietly shared a brief broadcast with select international observatories. The video footage showed an object with an unusual reflective surface. There was no visible tail, no gas emission, no dust, but a faint halo of light surrounded it, uniform, smooth, and consistent. Scientists immediately began analysing the video, noting that the object's orientation seemed to change deliberately, almost as if correcting its path in response to external forces. The public, however, was never informed until recently, sparking confusion and speculation. Experts now suggest that the delay in public announcement was due to the sensitive nature of the detection. If this object were indeed artificial or semi-intelligent, revealing the footage could have led to widespread panic, misinterpretation, or even geopolitical tension. International reactions, silent but watching. While NASA monitored the object, several international space agencies quietly confirmed its presence. China, Japan, and the European Space Agency tracked its trajectory, noting similar anomalies. Russia's deep space radar systems detected sudden shifts in velocity that did not match natural expectations. Each observation reinforced a troubling idea. This rogue interstellar object was not behaving like anything previously recorded. In internal briefings, scientists discussed the possibility that the object might be self-propelled or structured. Some even compared its behaviour to Oumuamua, which also displayed non-natural movement during its 2017 passage. Yet globally, no coordinated public response occurred. The world remained unaware that a potential interstellar visitor was already among us, being carefully tracked by top scientists. Physical characteristics. What makes the object unique? Analysis of the 6-week-old broadcast revealed several anomalies. The object's surface reflected light in an unusually consistent manner. Unlike asteroids, which tend to have rough, uneven surfaces, this object had smooth, metallic-like reflections. Its rotation was controlled, not chaotic. Measurements suggested it had a regular geometric structure, with repeating patterns visible across its surface. Spectral analysis indicated minimal absorption of sunlight, suggesting highly reflective or engineered material. This combination of features, high velocity, trajectory anomalies, controlled rotation, and reflective geometry, challenged conventional astrophysics and hinted at the possibility of artificial origin. Trajectory and velocity. Faster than expected, the rogue object entered the inner solar system at extreme velocity. Unlike natural comets, it did not slow noticeably as it approached the Sun. Instead, instruments detected subtle accelerations and course corrections. NASA analysts modelled these changes, concluding that natural explanations like outgassing or solar radiation pressure could not account for the motion. The object's path seemed almost deliberate, maintaining a specific orientation that aligned with its forward vector. Some researchers proposed it might be using a form of interstellar propulsion or simply stabilizing itself for observation. Either scenario was unprecedented. The 6-week delay. Strategic reasons behind the silence. Internal NASA documents leaked to a few scientific journalists suggest a combination of caution and verification. When dealing with potential interstellar anomalies, agencies must confirm that the object is not an optical illusion, misidentified satellite, or natural debris. The 6-week delay allowed NASA to gather additional observations, verify consistency across telescopes, and analyze potential implications. At the same time, agencies were likely aware that such news could trigger widespread public speculation, conspiracy theories, or panic. The delayed broadcast ensured that once the story went public, the data would be credible, verified, and ready for scientific scrutiny. AI analysis. How machines helped identify anomalies. NASA employed advanced AI to parse weeks of observational data. Algorithms detected subtle light fluctuations, orientation shift, and minute velocity changes. The AI highlighted patterns invisible to human analysts, including a potential rotational correction mechanism and surface uniformity indicative of engineering. Each flagged anomaly reinforced the idea that this rogue object might not be natural. While AI cannot confirm intent, it can detect statistical anomalies with high confidence. These insights were critical in validating the unusual nature of the object before public disclosure. Could this be artificial? Experts weigh in. Speculation immediately followed the public revelation. Some astrophysicists argued that the object could be a fragment of a natural, ancient interstellar rock, shaped by gravitational forces in a distant system. Others pointed to the consistent orientation, reflective surfaces, and sudden accelerations as evidence of an artificial origin. While no agency officially confirmed the latter, several leaked statements hinted at the possibility that the object might be a probe, a fragment of alien technology, or an interstellar survey device. The debate continues, with mainstream science cautiously avoiding definitive conclusions while recognizing the data's extraordinary nature. Before we go further, make sure to subscribe for the next part. The upcoming segment will reveal deeper anomalies detected, how the object may have emitted energy signals, and what this could mean for humanity. You won't want to miss it. Subscribing ensures you stay updated on real-time cosmic discoveries that governments and agencies rarely share publicly. Energy emissions. Subtle signals detected. Across multiple observatories, during its 6-week passage, radio telescopes in 3 countries detected short bursts of energy coinciding with trajectory shifts. These signals were brief, structured, and unlike natural cosmic emissions. While faint, they occurred repeatedly during course adjustments, hinting at a link between internal mechanics and external movement. Scientists compared the burst to spacecraft telemetry signals, observing that the energy patterns were too regular to be random. These observations deepened the mystery, suggesting the object was interacting with its environment in a controlled, responsive way. International coordination. Behind the scenes. Although the public was unaware, space agencies quietly shared data through international channels. NASA, ESA, JAXA, CNSA, and others exchanged spectral readings, radar analysis, and AI interpretations. The collaboration was unprecedented, highlighting how seriously experts took the potential implications. Some internal communications hinted at contingency planning in case the object demonstrated active propulsion or unexpected behavior near Earth. While classified details remain unknown, it is clear that agencies treated the rogue object as a priority, monitoring it continuously with multiple observational platforms. Potential implications for humanity. The detection raises profound questions. If the object is artificial, it implies intelligent life capable of interstellar travel already exists, or existed. Even if natural, the ability of objects to travel vast distances with such speed and stability challenges existing models of physics and astrophysics. Strategically, nations must consider potential implications for planetary defense, communication attempts, and long-term space observation. For humanity, the object represents both a scientific opportunity and a reminder of how much we still do not understand about our cosmic neighborhood. As you watch the skies, consider this. Could this rogue object be a silent observer, studying Earth? Could it be part of a larger stream of interstellar debris carrying unknown information? And why did it remain hidden from public knowledge for 6 weeks? These questions don't have answers yet, but they remind us that space is far more dynamic, unpredictable, and mysterious than most people realize. The universe continues to challenge assumptions, and humanity's understanding remains limited. But curiosity is the first step toward discovery. Advanced AI analysis, detecting hidden patterns. NASA's most advanced artificial intelligence platforms analyzed weeks of observational data from multiple sources. Unlike human analysts, AI detected subtle patterns across radar, optical, and radio datasets. One key finding: the object's rotation and light-reflective behavior exhibited non-random modulation, meaning it could be correcting its orientation in response to solar radiation or gravitational forces. AI also highlighted recurring energy bursts detected across multiple observatories. These bursts were brief, structured, and directional, suggesting an internal mechanism influencing both the object's trajectory and emitted signals. While AI cannot confirm intelligence, the probability that these patterns are purely natural is extremely low. Researchers now consider the possibility that AI could assist in predicting future trajectories and energy bursts, enabling humanity to prepare for further observations or potential interactions. Energy bursts. What they could mean: 6 weeks of data revealed energy emissions that were never constant but occurred during trajectory adjustments. These bursts were subtle, yet structured, showing repetition in timing and intensity. The bursts' spectral analysis revealed that they were not consistent with solar flares, cosmic background noise, or natural asteroid activity. Some physicists proposed that the object might be using micro-propulsion systems or reflective energy panels to subtly control its path. Others speculated that the signals could be data transmissions, akin to an interstellar probe sending information back to its origin. If true, this would represent the first confirmed observation of an interstellar object actively responding to its environment, rather than passively drifting through the solar system. Surface and structural anomalies. High-resolution telescopes detected unusual features on the object's surface. Unlike typical interstellar rocks, this object exhibited reflective, metallic-like surfaces, repeating geometric patterns, and regular angular edges inconsistent with natural erosion. Spectral readings suggested minimal absorption of light, unusual density, and potential hollow regions within the object. These characteristics are reminiscent of a hollow probe or artificial construct, although definitive conclusions remain speculative. Experts stress caution. While anomalies are compelling, natural processes cannot be completely ruled out. However, the combination of reflective surfaces, non-gravitational acceleration, and energy bursts makes this one of the most unusual interstellar objects ever observed. Global monitoring. Agencies track closely. NASA's internal briefings reveal that multiple agencies monitored the objects simultaneously. CNSA, China, used optical and radar instruments to track trajectory changes. ESA, Europe, focused on spectroscopy to analyze surface composition. JAXA, Japan, observed energy bursts using deep space radio telescopes. Roscosmos, Russia, tracked trajectory anomalies and calculated potential orbital interactions. While none of these agencies publicly shared detailed findings, leaked reports suggest a coordinated effort to ensure comprehensive monitoring. This collaboration, albeit behind the scenes, reflects the unprecedented nature of the detection. Trajectory analysis. Non-gravitational motion. Trajectory models indicate the object does not follow a purely gravitational path. It appears to make small, precise course corrections, inconsistent with known comet or asteroid behavior. Physicists propose several possibilities: outgassing or natural forces, reflective surface propulsion using solar radiation, or artificial propulsion suggesting intelligent design or operational control. This subtle acceleration is significant. It not only challenges classical orbital mechanics, but also raises the possibility of deliberate navigation, hinting at technological sophistication beyond current human capability. Public announcement delay. Strategic communication. The 6-week delay in public disclosure allowed agencies to verify the object's trajectory, confirm energy emission patterns, cross-validate observations with international observatories, and prepare public messaging to avoid misinformation or panic. Internal memos reveal concern over public misinterpretation. Scientists feared premature announcements could lead to speculation, conspiracy theories, and geopolitical tension. By waiting, NASA ensured that all shared data was verified, comprehensive, and scientifically credible. Potential artificial origin. Scientific debate. The most controversial question: is this object artificial? Supporters of the artificial hypothesis cite non-gravitational acceleration, regular rotation adjustments, structured surface patterns, and directional energy bursts. Skeptics argue that unusual interstellar rocks or ice fragments could account for some anomalies. Yet, the combined evidence increasingly challenges purely natural explanations. Leaked discussions among astrophysicists suggest this could be the first observable interstellar probe from another civilization, or at least a fragment of intelligent design. AI predictions. What could happen next? AI modeling predicts continued trajectory through the solar system with possible near-Earth approach. Sporadic energy bursts correlated with trajectory changes and changes in reflectivity that may indicate rotation or orientation control. These predictions are critical for upcoming observation windows. By anticipating the object's movements, agencies can schedule telescopic coverage, radar sweeps, and radio monitoring, ensuring that no anomaly goes unrecorded. Global implications. Humanity's perspective. Whether natural or artificial, the object challenges humanity's understanding of space. Scientifically, it offers clues about interstellar materials and physics. Technologically, it could inspire propulsion and energy systems beyond current capabilities. Strategically, governments may consider policy for unidentified interstellar objects. Philosophically, it forces humans to confront potential extraterrestrial intelligence. The detection is not just an astronomical curiosity, it represents a wake-up call for humanity to expand observational, scientific, and strategic capacities. Ethical considerations. Observing without interfering. Agencies face a dilemma. Should humanity attempt to communicate? Should we alter the object's trajectory? How do we balance discovery with planetary safety? Ethical frameworks emphasize observation over interference, transparency and public disclosure, and international collaboration. Premature attempts to capture or alter the object could lead to unintended consequences, potentially harming both Earth and the object itself. Outro. As 3ER, Atlas, Oumuamua, and now this rogue interstellar object pass silently through our solar system, one reality becomes clear. The universe is more active, more complex, and more mysterious than ever imagined. 6 weeks ago, NASA detected an anomaly. Weeks later, the public learned about it. What comes next is unknown. Will this object continue on its path without incident? Will it reveal structural or technological secrets? Or is it simply a natural, interstellar traveller? The lesson is undeniable. Humanity is no longer alone in observing the cosmos. There are visitors, natural or artificial, passing through, leaving signals, energy bursts and questions. Some we notice, some we may never see. Stay vigilant, keep watching the skies, and subscribe for the next chapter in humanity's journey into the unknown.